Last year, Salisbury City Library saw over 380,000 visitors pass through its doors. As well as issuing books, DVDs and CDs, the library has become a hub for residents to join a variety of groups, use money advice services and get help using the internet. But the library didn't always start out this way.
So in 1890, the first library was opened in this street, and that was quite small. It wasn't a huge library, but it did have 10,000 issues in the first year, so it was, it was quite unpopular. And then that lasted till 1905, when there was a new library that people may be more familiar with who've lived in Salisbury for a number of years, and that opened in Chipper Lane, and that's above where the post office used to be until very recently. And you can see where it was because there's a beautiful frieze up on the wall if you look up on the right hand side as you're going down Chipper Lane, saying where the library and the galleries were.
In 1975, as demand increased for the library, they had to move to where the library can be found today on Market Walk. The site's previous history includes being used for coronation parties, cattle markets and even something more obscure.
I spoke to a member of the public the other day who was telling me all about how it was used for wrestling in the early 1960s, and he used to come along, and every other Saturday people used to pile in and queue up to attend the wrestling. Very popular with all the family, he told me.
Within the first few hours of opening, over 1,000 books had already been lent out to visitors.
I think the main interest was the fact that there was far more seating and space to relax and read newspapers and magazines, and also the children's library was much bigger than the previous children's library at Chipper Lane. So it's to do with the fact it was a new public building in the centre of the city.
With technological advances throughout the years, libraries have indeed evolved. But Philip says the core purpose of a library remains the same.
It's not like a shopping centre, or we're not here to try and sell you or make money out of you. We're hoping to give you a good experience and a good time, and it doesn't matter how rich or poor or what sort of person you are. We're here and we will try to help you as much as possible.
As part of Secret Libraries Week, Philip will be holding a talk on Monday the 9th of October. Kara Digby, That's TV.